This is rough, dude. Honestly, as of right now, this is running worse than when I played it 3 years ago. Man, it's weird, man. It's really weird. Like, that it's taken this long. I'm not like an expert in game development. In fact, I have no experience in it whatsoever. But I know a decent amount of like timeline tables that typically happen with MMOs. And I think it's about 7 years. And we are going on over 7 years and still in alpha is very concerning. We should be, in my opinion, the game should have been close to release by now. What is gonna happen? You know, what is this 3 years gonna provide? That's what the biggest thing. What is this 3 years from when I played Alpha 1 and initially, you know, bought that is gonna be different now? I feel like it's not gonna be a lot. I want it to be, obviously. I want it to be like, oh my god, there's so much more content than they had 3 years ago. I can see this game is gonna be the top of the peak MMO gaming, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But we're gonna be playing Ranger. I've always had a soft spot for range classes, specifically melee. Deep range DPS has always been my go-to. Oh, great! The game crashes. Fantastic. This could bode for really bad news. Did it have a problem like low cutscene or something? I feel like character customization though is a little weak. It needs to be a little bit better. Not that it's really gonna matter. It got me into the game and then it crashed, which is weird. Like it loaded clearly and then went down. I'm not expecting a lot from alpha development, right? I know there's still gonna be issues, but it's the same issues I've been running into with a lot of games recently, and it's very annoying. We loaded a little bit more. We see people moving around. That's already a plus. She already put stuff on where you can sit. All right, we're sorta in the game. It's still loading a lot of stuff. 100% CPU. Of all things, my CPU is what's getting maxed out here. That's weird. My VSync is still super resolute and a crash. All right, there it is. Oh yeah, are we even in the game still, or are we lagging? Nope, can't even make it longer. Okay, the HUD editing is non-functional. I'm sorry, that's not functional. The fact that you give an option for me to pull it up, but then it only pulls it to meet a certain aspect ratio is a problem. This is rough, dude. Honestly, as of right now, this is running worse than when I played it 3 years ago. This is not good. And I have a better PC than I had 3 years ago. Or actually, it might have been the same PC. 3 years ago, that would have been right around the time that I built my PC. So, yeah, like 3-year-old build is struggling on a game and that it wasn't struggling with 3 years ago is real weird. I gotta say, I don't even feel like I'm actually connected to the game. I think it just crashed finally. No, I timed out. Okay, so I was disconnected. Okay, then now the game crashed. Okay. Because this right now, right now for me at least, unless we get lucky and things start playing a little bit better, we have an unplayable game. And I know they've been doing testing hardcore because I am in the Discord for people who have the game, who have purchased the game a long time ago. So I know from personal experience that they have been running testing for this alpha for the last month or two hard. Like I get notifications nearly every day about this game on Discord. So I know that they've been running like super, super hard and trying to get it like ready to go. Arrow code 22. What's going on? I need to check their Discord to see if it's even functional right now. So he said to enable GPU crash debugging. If you're having this, having this on will take up more piece space on your computer. Okay. Maybe I don't. Maybe it reset itself. Maybe I got the game just not even gonna open now. We turned on CPU debugging, and now we're not getting in the game anymore. Oh, there we go. There it is. Oh. We loaded in kind of fast there. Oh, NPCs loaded. NPCs have loaded. We have one NPC who loaded. I clicked F. Will we get an interaction? There's the crash. Oh, no. Didn't actually crash. I just got timed. Oh. Never mind. We crashed. Yeah. Probably like 10, 15 miles a day.
Thank the gods.
Oh my god!
Disorientation upon arrival to the world of Vera is
voice acting.
You're feeling the flow of essence for the first time. Essence is the very energy of creation. It flows throughout Vera. Into it. You'll have plenty of time to discover that on your own. We are having a bit of a goblin problem at the moment.
All right. We gotta go. Oh my god, we actually accepted a quest. I think I was able to talk to either one of those dudes to start the quest. We're actually walking out the front door. Alright, what this guy was trying to say before I realized I was editing this, I didn't have my mic on, was that I crashed again. The game crashed. Did a full PC crash this time, not just a simple crash like I was doing before. I was able to do a little bit more after that, like a very tiny amount of combat. We shot up a few goblins. Wasn't a big fan of what the combat offered so far, but then again, I'm level 1 and it's really hard to, gauge combat off level 1. But just even the very simple part, I did not like that there was no auto attack function unless there was a setting that it exists somewhere that I wasn't able to use. But you had to push Q every time to do your basic attack. At least for me, as a ranger, that was the case. Then the one ability I had was fine, but there was just a bunch of people here, so it was very difficult to get kills. And then by the time that I came out of there and walked down into the next city, I had a full PC crash again. So yeah, I'm not really going to be playing the game unless there's some major updates that change it from crashing. I don't expect that to happen. There's some massive optimization to be happening during this period of time for the alpha. And I mean, like, I bought this game a long time ago because I was excited for the game. I don't recommend anyone buy it at its current state. But from Alpha 1 to Alpha 3, 3 years later, just to have this really bad optimization issues. It runs really terribly. It's maxing out components that it didn't max out before, which means there's something wrong somewhere, whether it be with the details on people and games or whatever items that are lying around. Kind of like when Final Fantasy 14 first released and they had like thousands of pixels on a single planet. So if you went into a city, it just ran everything on your computer to hell. It's just, there's just too much going on, and it's not a safe place to play for your PC if it's going to be causing crashes for, like me, for example. Full PC crashes, full dumps, not blue screening, but making my computer just all of a sudden, be at completely normal temperatures and then just restart. So I know it sucks that this game is in the current state. I was really hoping to see a lot more. I hope I can look back at it again in a few days and hopefully there's something a little bit better. But the chances of that are low, real low.